Viking also announcing today after the close a $350 million proposed stock offering to fund the development of its drug pipeline. Our next guest thinks the stock reaction today is deserved. Jay Olson is a senior biotech analyst at Oppenheimer. He's got an outperform rating on Viking. Jay, great to have you with us.
Thank you, Melissa. It's great to be on today talking about Viking.
So at this point, is it still deserved? How are we thinking about the multiple?
Yeah, absolutely. Look, this was a great run for Viking shareholders today. If you look at the increase in the market cap that we've seen for Lilly and Novo driven by their obesity drugs, granted, Viking is at a much earlier stage of development by comparison. But if Viking's drug is as good as today's results suggest, then the current $8.6 billion market cap is looking pretty attractive.
You wrote that the phase 2 data is almost flawless. And the results look very good in terms of, a low number of patients dropping out across dosages, the adverse events across dosages, et cetera. But as it moves to phase 3, what are some of the pitfalls potentially? I mean, this was a relatively small, it seemed like a small phase 2 was 176 adults or something like that. I mean, for phase 3, what are you looking for?
Yeah, those are great points. The efficacy that we saw, the 13% of placebo-adjusted weight loss at 13 weeks is really phenomenal, compares well to Eli Lilly's Zepbound, and as well as their next generation weight loss drug. So really good efficacy. It was only at 13 weeks, so we need to see more patients for a longer duration of treatment. And to your point, the tolerability here is going to be key. The dropouts were very low. Most of the GI side effects occurred in the first week, so that's after just one dose, and patients seem to build up a tolerability. So if they can stay on this drug and the trajectory of the weight loss continues and it hasn't plateaued yet, we could see a really impressive result here for a larger, longer study from this drug.
Jay, it's Karen. Thanks for being on today. So this offering makes complete sense for them to take advantage of the price here. This will double their cash. They still have a fairly significant burn, though, well over $100 million. Does this buy them enough time to get where they need to, which is they hope is a successful phase 3?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm not entirely certain that the next step here is a phase 3. Management has indicated that they need to run one more phase 2 study. So this cash is certainly adequate to fund that. And then let's see what happens. These study results are great catalysts to unlock a lot of shareholder value. So there's a lot of optionality here for different things to happen after the next study, and the cash they've raised should be sufficient for that.
Jay, in the notes, the data are phenomenal, just as good, if not better, than Lilly and Novo. So close today, it's an $8.5 billion company. Assuming, and I'm taking you at your word, that is accurate. I mean, this is a lottery ticket for somebody, and to a certain extent, given the market caps of a name like Lilly, it's a rounding error. So is this on their radar screen to sort of become additive for them or to take some competition out of the mix?
Absolutely. This very well could be on the shopping list for any large cap pharma or biotech company that wants to be in the obesity market and does not currently have a drug. There are plenty of them out there. And, an $8.6 billion market cap, someone could pay a pretty significant premium for Viking and pick this up, as you indicated, for a relatively low price compared to the potential that exists for a drug like this.
Hey, Jay, it's Tim, but I'm going to dive in where I did yesterday when we had a conversation about another player. Doesn't this tell you that this addressable market that we've been doing math on with Lilly and Novo for 6 months isn't all going to 2 people? And I realize you said phase 3 and coming to markets 3 years away, but when analysts are doing their math, not necessarily you and not necessarily me, but people begin to price in the dynamics of what could happen across this market over the next 5 to 10 years. That to me says, and you noticed, you pointed out that it will be nuanced, right? That there will be niche players and there will be different parts of this, and that sophistication is going to be very interesting. It tells me that Lilly and Novo are overpriced.
Well, I can't comment on their last comment, but to your earlier point, yes, this is going to be a very large market. By consensus estimates, this could be up to $70 billion in annual revenue within the next 10 years. We've never seen a market that large that was entirely dominated by just 2 players. There's plenty of room for new players to enter the market here, just as we've seen in the diabetes market, by the way, is where these drugs evolved from. So we would expect this large market is going to have millions of patients in it. We would expect this market to be fragmented and segmented just the way you would any large market. And to your point, every obesity patient is going to have a different primary manifestation of their disease. Some obese patients will suffer from cardiovascular disease. Some will have type 2 diabetes. Some will have fatty liver disease. So those are all nuances and different flavors of obesity that can be addressed by these new entrants to the market.